From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head. Next, Randy Jones will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
Stepping in, Carl Hicks, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
I think when you've been around as long as this guy has, Matt, you start to get experience on your side. One of the things he knows how to do, he misses barrels. He changes speed. He's up, down, in and out, hard, soft. He's a tough guy to get a read on, and he doesn't fall into throwing the same pitches and fall into a pattern that's easy for the opposing team to figure out.
Jones has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Play ball, 3. He's there. 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carl Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-row. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
And there's the first out.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Carl Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff.
Play ball. He's out. Three. He's out. 4-4. Take the base.
Digging in, Carl Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Harris is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Wakefield racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Standing in, Gary Matthews. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Buckner, base runner at first with one out. Popped him up. Hicks over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score today. The Seattle Mariners used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Bob Friend notches his 3rd win of the year. Rafael Soriano earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors.